Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it,
all my
but don't
overseas
judge
brothers
us.
and sisters, and all my in-state melanated brothers and sisters. How everybody doing tonight, man? How everybody doing tonight? Yo, 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 yo. Peace and blessings to everybody out there, man. First and foremost, big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. Secondly, man, big ups to everybody in the building, man. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video, share the content. Hey, y'all, big ups to the best moderators in the game. Y'all know who they are. Young boy, Maya Bucks, Master Teacher, Fox Dot, TL Latch, Preston McKenzie. Hey, my big bro, Professor Remo, bringing them the real for show. Hey, we can't forget about them queens. We got the First Lady, Miss Gigi. We got Miss Star Wars Marcus LLC. And last but not least, we got Miss CC. Hey, and we got the Blue Mods, y'all. We got Gare Bear. We got Big Frank. We got Diablo. And also Coach Ricky. Hey, man, big ups to all my brothers, man, and sisters out there with the black bandages, man. Big ups to Lynn Chicago Pizza. Big ups to Urban Lux Cafe. Big ups to Cafe with Grown Folk Play. Big ups to the House of Wellness. And big ups to Dan Soul Food and Bakery and anybody else out there that's doing they dang, man. Hey, and when y'all go to them places I just named, man, make sure y'all let them know that Bearded Conversation sent you. Hey, maybe you get this kind of something, you know? Check it out. Yo, so y'all know how I like to do, man. I like to let y'all listen to it without interruption. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to let y'all, you know what I'm saying? Listen.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bearded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support. Famous started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking that how we living it, rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, Knowledge Supreme Infinite. Chicago got it zipping, excited to talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leaving in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views, we supersonic, big angers, conquer, circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers. Giving it back. The hood lovers. Broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back.
Yo. Hey, man, I forgot. Hey, Miss Asha. I forgot about Miss Asha, man. I be getting so many moons, man, but Miss Asha, man, I forgot about Miss Asha. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she's part of the Queens of, excuse me, Bearded Conversation. I do apologize for that, man. I left Gary out one day, man. You know what? I got to write them all down, man. I'm getting new mods and I'm getting new people, you know what I'm saying, coming in the building and blessing me with their presence. You know what I'm saying? I do apologize, man. Hey, I just want all my moderators, man, from Miss Asha, Miss Gigi, Miss Cece, Miss Kimber, man. I want y'all to know I appreciate y'all. Coach Ricky Diablo, Gare Bear, Frank, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and Club can't get in. I forgot about Club can't get in. You know what I'm saying? I forgot about him as well. I do apologize to all my moderators out there, man. Yeah, hey man, hey, you know we locked in. We the greatest. You said what's going on tonight, broski? How you feel, man? Hey, peace and blessings to everybody out there in the chat, man. How everybody doing tonight, man? What's going on? What's going on with the people? What's going on with the peoples? How the peoples feel? How the peoples feel? You know what I'm saying? Hey, so let's start the show, man. First and foremost, y'all know how I like to get it in, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. I ain't gonna get to that, but y'all know how that is, man. We already know. So you know what I'm saying? Let's follow these 5 key components in life: love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. He say, oh, my bad. Mr. Club can't get in. I know Mr. Club can't get in the comments, man, but she one of my moderators as well. So, you know, I had to make sure I, you know what I'm saying, introduce because I just realized I have forgot her as well. You know what I'm saying? So, man, damn, man, don't jump on me, man. You ain't got to jump on me, bro. You don't do me like that. Hey, man, big ups to the doc, man, for that donation yesterday. The doc, you know what I'm saying, put a donation in the chat, man. Big ups to the doc. She got to get the full round. You know what I'm saying? She came in, man. She blessed us with a nice little piece, man. We appreciate the doc. Yeah, man. Big ups to everybody, man. But yeah, man. Love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration, man. That's what we're about here on Bearded Conversation, man. You know, I think with that, man, you know, hey, even if we stand in our lanes, you know what I'm saying, this club can't get in and say, you know, as long as we got, you know what I'm saying, those things, man, and we stand in our lane and we doing what we need to be doing for our circles and trying to push, you know what I'm saying, more productiveness and positivity in the world, man. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? For both parties. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into that in a minute. But yeah, so with that being said, man, I guess we go ahead and get right to it. Let me put this up here, man. Hey, the thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. Sometimes I might, you know, but hey. So, hey, we just want to let y'all know that this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. We don't want you to take anything shown on this video stream for face value. We don't want you to take any advice given on this video stream for face value without consulting a proper professional that suits your specific needs, because we don't want you going out here starting on revotes, robbing no banks, telling your boss what he can take, how he can turn it sideways, and where to put it. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know the routine, can't get nothing out of me. And I'm in the building by myself, man. Speaking about myself, big ups to my co-host, man, L Boogie. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to my co-host, Roscoe P. And big ups to my co-hosts with the most is my little one, A Jizzle, man. Big ups to everybody out there, man. Also, man, big ups to my club can't get in. And Uncle Big Cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Hey, big ups to him when he be sliding through. But yeah, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it, man. How everybody doing tonight? What do he say? He say, tell him, cry 2 tears in the bucket, so fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But some move. Hey, man. Hey, speaking of that, because it's Wild Ass Wednesday, man. Thank y'all for tuning in for this Wild Ass Wednesday, man. Hey, man, we got a few people in the building, man. Hey, what I need y'all to do before I get to going into my little thing, hey, man, if you pull out your phone right now, if you're watching on your phone, I know you know at least 3 motherfuckers, right? So this is what you should do. The 3 people that you know, take your phones out. Send this link to them 3 people. Tell them 3 people to share, like, comment, and subscribe. And next week we'll have them share with 3 more people too. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gonna get this thing going. You know what I'm saying? Share, man, share the content, man. Share it with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Those you know, those you don't. And we got something for everybody, man. First and foremost, man, I just want to let everybody know this is an open platform. This is an open forum. You know what I'm saying, man? We don't knock nobody's opinions on the show. You know what I'm saying? We can always agree to disagree. But if you got a topic or a discussion or something you want to talk about, you're more than welcome to bring that to the table. Or if you want to join in the discussion, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Because, like I say again, this is an open platform. This is an open forum for all to come in. Or if you just want to come in and you got something you want to vent about, we all ears here on Bearded Conversation. But again, or if you want to come in and promote, you know what I'm saying, your business or something that you might have going on, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Also, I want to let the people know, on Fridays, man, Bearded Studios, make sure y'all tuning in for that, man. Real MCs talk. You know what I'm saying? I gotta train my co-host on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? I know he gonna fuck around, pop in and cuss me out, but I gotta train my co-host on how to be a little bit more etiquette on hosting. Mm. Hey, but I love my boy though. He did it. He do his thing. You feel me? You know, man, he do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers is gonna be how they be, but we gonna train them on a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So make sure y'all tuning in. But on Fridays, man, we do music reviews and interviews, and you know what I'm saying, just this discussion. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna try to bring a little bit more technical aspect to it as well, because the host is a DJ as well. So we're gonna get off into some other topics, man. I'm trying to get this engineer to come on. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he step in the building so we can have a little bit more you know what I'm saying, take a different path on the music. Not just from the artist side, you know what I'm saying. We want to give the perspective of the music from the people who make music as well. And also for the people who actually do the footwork and get out here in A&R and artist development. So, you know what I'm saying, I just don't want to just, do interviews with people who perform artists. I want to promote anybody that's out there doing anything in the music, man, that's contributing. So yeah, but stay in tune for that, man. We got more things in the working coming, man. Me and Club can't get in, you know what I'm saying, and L Boogie. You know what I'm saying? We got more things coming. But make sure y'all tuning in this Friday, man. I got one half of the group Supreme Mob, Brother Castro will be in the building, you know what I'm saying, with us Friday. So make sure y'all tuning in for that little music conversation. I know I say interviews, but I try to conduct, you know what I'm saying, my platform more, you know what I'm saying, conversation, you know what I'm saying, wise versus, just badgering the witness like he up on the witness stand, you know what I'm saying? What he say? Hey, Club can't get in and say, no, 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 fuck that. Just don't get on here getting on their lane. Okay, 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 okay. I got you, I got you. Yeah, man, but yeah, so one half of the Supreme Mob, man, you know what I'm saying? Some real real hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna talk to the brother, play some of the brother music, man, have some discussion, pick the bubbles, the Willie Bubbles, you know what I'm saying, as we say, and have us a good night. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, most definitely. Hey, also, man, I'm streaming from Facebook as well. So all my people that's on Facebook, man, hey, when you put your little comments on Facebook, hey, that's cool. I love that. I appreciate that, man. I'm more than welcome that. Hey, to my boy Prentice, to my boy Will, you know what I'm saying? Anybody else, man, if y'all on Facebook watching, man, come on over here to YouTube, man. And and get on my YouTube stream, man. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all over here. Also, man, hit that like button, man. I got people in the building, man. I don't see nobody liking. I don't see nobody liking, man. Come on, y'all hit that like button for your boy, man.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Hey, man. Hey, I might as well kick it off with the first topic of discussion, man. Tiffany Hinger. So yesterday, um, because I read an article and I didn't know this. I know she's the mayor of Dolton, but I didn't know she was the supervisor of Thornton Township. So yesterday, Thornton Township had they had a meeting or whatever, and I guess one of the one of the townspeople or whatever the case may be, said some some derogatory stuff towards Stephanie Hingard, and I guess her boyfriend was in the chat, right? I mean, was in the audience. I said in the chat. So her boyfriend was in the audience. So when the brother said, well, whatever he said, you know what I'm saying, her boyfriend got into it with the guy. You know what I'm saying? And then, she can be seen on video moving the table, you know what I'm saying, running over there and jumping. It says she, she moved the table and ran over there and jumped on the pile, man. Like, you already in trouble for all this money shit. You just got arrested because they caught up with you for some other shit, and you got bonded out. And now, but you still a mayor, and you still a supervisor of Thornton Township, and you still acting like a goddamn fool, bro. You push the table, you move, and again, y'all, I really don't like talking about this or reporting about this, like, but I mean, it's our life, is what is our reality right now, is what's going on in the world. So I like to report, what I'm saying, what's happening with the people. But what I'm saying, the way we conduct ourselves, man, it's starting to become, well, shit has always been ridiculous.
Man, fuck that. If I was in Dolton right now, I would be at that bitch door telling her it's my money and I need it now. You shouldn't have took it. It wasn't yours. Bitch, why would you go spend my money on some Gucci shoes, bitch? Why would you go on that trip with my money, bitch? Why would you do that?
Yeah, so
you take my money and go buy a house with it. That's not yours. I paid it. They're my tax dollars, bitch. What my tax return at, bitch?
Yeah, and then well, what she got arrested for was that liquor. So she's supposed to have been squeezing somebody. They applied for a liquor license and she wouldn't give it to him, and what I'm saying, they had actually sued her or whatever. And I guess she didn't never show up or whatever. No, what happened was she showed up like don't call me, either an hour late or a half hour late, one of them. But anyway, she showed up late for court, so she was in contempt of court. Like, first of all, man, again, this is what I'm saying. Like,
ain't she the mayor? The mayor about the mayor, right?
The mayor of Dolton. So she showed up for court late for court. Either it was an hour or a half hour, right? So she was in contempt of court. Now you're the mayor. You know what I'm saying? You know how important and how meetings go and how things are. And then you got a lawyer. So you didn't contact your lawyer to let your lawyer know that you was going to be late for some shit like this. And then you already on the chopping block. See, this is what I'm saying, y'all. Like, and I keep asking the question, what the hell is taking so long for her to get removed out of office with all this shit that she got going on? See, this is something ain't right here, and then come on, Lori, like, come on, man. It really took this long for that investigation to take place, man. With the shit that the trustees and everybody, come on, it's evident that the town is $1.5 million in debt. That's just that town. And when we say $1.5 million, that means the taxpayers or the 400-500 people that live inside of that little province of Dolton, they accumulate that much fucking money, bro. You know what I'm saying? We so small-minded in our thinking. That little bitty community is in debt of $1.5 million of the money that she spent to theirs. So, man.
You know what it felt like to me?
What it felt like, bro?
What it felt like?
What's that?
Somebody gave baby the keys to the city.
He said somebody they gave baby D the keys to the city. That's what it is.
Man, they gave baby the keys to the city, man.
But bro, okay, so just like yesterday when you were speaking about the pastor, and how he was doing, letting the shit just run on the flow. Like, bro, like we put y'all in these places to help us get better, to help us overcome obstacles and achieve shit that we, wouldn't normally or have belief in ourselves to achieve. You're our pastor. You know what I'm saying? You should be an inspiration for young women to achieve and strive to be in politics. You're a man.
That's what I be saying. We're taking this power, man, and these titles, man, and they just take that shit and they get out of hand with that shit, man. They don't be caring about it no more, man. They just think they got this power. They can do what the fuck they want with it. They can feel how they want to feel. Gee, they can. At this point, they felt like they Donald Trump around this bitch. Shit.
Yeah, that's true. And then, I talk about this a lot too, bro. I always say, bro, I'll be like, man, well, damn. I be hearing people say, well, we don't need no leaders and things like, things like that. And as long as we do what we need to do as individuals, we don't need no leader, and we should be all right. But see, now I'm starting to think, well, it ain't changed my mind, but it's just putting some food on my brain. Like, I see why people think like that, because when we get certain people that we think or that we want to push.
Now think about this. I'm gonna put it just like this. They say we don't need no leaders. Shit, what the fuck we gonna do when we got a bunch of followers?
Yeah, that too. That's why I say I
wasn't gonna. Everybody finna just be walking in circles around this bitch, and we all following the nigga that's walking in the circle. So who the fuck gonna be a leader?
Right.
Just because you give a nigga a title as the leader, that don't mean he was the leader.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Most
Shit,
definitely.
he was following at some point of motherfucking time and shit. That's all he realized. Shit, he didn't know where he was going. Shit, nobody gave him the memo. He just came up to the head of the line. That makes sense to you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it make damn good sense. Real
Like,
good
he
sense.
was never a leader. He just made it to the head of the line. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So
Bro,
you know,
was never
man,
the line leader. You just made it to the head of the line. That's all.
yeah, most definitely, man. But I still want to know what's taking them so long to get rid of her, bro. I just don't understand this for the life of me, man. I don't.
You
I
gotta
don't.
remember when people is used to corruption, man, and they start to accept the corruption, man. That shit, like, shit, they get comfortable with it. Shit, it's just like somebody getting comfortable with some shit. And shit, it only take. Shit, then you got Trump in this bitch right now. Shit, she ain't the focus. Shit,
Yeah,
she should be the focus. Shit, Dolton and that.
Yeah, Dolton and that.
Bitch that bought her some good. That bitch that went shopping with that shit, folks. They done gave.
They say she went. She done been. You know what I'm saying? The Vegas trips and all that. Yeah, they say she.
I watched it, folks. I watched the clips, folks. The bitch was out here. I can't even believe it. I thought they gave my sister the keys to the city. I know she get. Hey, listen, you know who not to get the keys to the city to, man. You know who to get the keys to the city to and who not to, man.
And then for her to be able, bro, and then you know she can vote against. Like she was able to vote against them, even though she lost. She had the power to vote against them for her not to get vetoed and all. I'm like, man, this shit is unbelievable, man. Next level, big ups to next level in the chat. Like, I get it. I know it's a protocol that you got to go through. I know we got to do this investigation, but all this shit is proven. Like, why can't they get her out of there? Why can't they get out of there? Like, we get it.
They can. They don't want to. They never said they. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. Why aren't they
trying to say that? They can. They don't want to.
See, that's my thing.
But you not. I always tell you. Don't I always tell you, stop trying to go overlook the facts, man. Stop it. They can. They don't want to.
But why don't they want to? So that's what I'm saying. So
who the fuck gives a bitch a vote? If y'all out voting a bitch, y'all trying to vote a motherfucker out. Why would y'all give her a main vote? That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to vote her out. Why would y'all give her the rights to have the main vote though? That shit don't make sense.
But she changed she changed a lot of the laws and policies, brother. You know what I'm saying? Just like she upped her pay raise and said anybody that's coming in after her can't make as much money as she made. Like, bro, she changed the man.
What the hell? What the hell?
Yeah, man. Yeah, see, but that's what I'm saying. Listen,
that's all I'm gonna say. Listen, Linda. Somebody's supposed to grab that bitch by a collar and kicked her to the door.
Yeah, but
the first time she said that shit. You ever seen on Tom and Jerry when they grab Tom and they kick his ass out the house? That's what they should have did with him.
So now that leads me to believe, like I say, because the city is in $1.5 million of debt, right? So my thing is this: who are the people inside of that community, and why do they want to keep? Why are they keeping her there? And who are the people inside of the community? Like, what resources do those people inside of that community have?
You gotta remember, think about that. You gotta who was behind her? Who was behind her? Come on, man. These people are. Hey, I've been to Dolton, man, before, man. Dolton be looking nice. I ain't even gonna lie. Dolton ain't no rough looking city, to be honest with you. So you gotta think about the people that stay in Dolton too. So
that's why I say who the people in there, what they doing, because like I say, in order for them to be in that much debt, only reason they in that much debt is because she took out that money was theirs. Like, damn, they make that much money in Dolton. They got that much money circulating going on in Dolton. See, and then we always talk about Black folks being impoverished and Black folks not having nothing and Black folks not being able to gain. You see what I'm saying? Like that's strength, that's power, that's numbers right there to show that we can sustain communities. You know what I'm saying? We are, and that's a predominantly Black community, and that area ain't fucked up out there in Dolton. Dolton don't look like Markham. You know what I'm
No, it
saying?
don't.
That's what I'm saying, and that's a Black community as well. But what I'm saying,
But
man,
then
it's
if you think a lot of motherfuckers don't realize too.
Black
Shit,
melanated.
when back in the days, when motherfuckers was getting up, that's what I was running to. You up, running the dog.
Yeah. Well, I ain't never been a suburb, brother. I ain't never really ran to the suburbs. I wasn't a suburb individual. I never really partaken in
Man,
suburbs.
this is our city, man. You supposed to go move through it. I moved through it.
Oh yeah, I moved through it, but I'm talking like as far as moving out there, I always heard because man, they put the white folks in the suburbs, and once the white folks beat up the suburbs, they came back to the city, and then they tried to move us out to the suburbs after they done fucked it up or whatever. And then or they'll say, white folks had the suburbs, and then once a few Black folks started coming to the suburbs, they already knew they was gonna tear it down and they left. That's not always the case, man. Because like I say, Dolton is a real good city. Homewood is Homewood is more of a mixture though. I ain't gonna lie. Homewood is more of a mixture, but we do have Black suburban areas, man. That's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And that's flourishing. And people in the community.
I gotta get up out the chat.
Go ahead. And the people in the community have jobs. You know what I'm saying? And they do what decent hardworking individuals are supposed to do. And pay taxes, raise their kids and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I'm saying that, man, is because I know we're talking about Tiffany, but I just hate the narrative about, the poverty shit and how we can't get nothing and how we don't ever have nothing. And that's a lie, bro. And I wanted to do that because I wanted to get on the topic of discussion that we were having yesterday about, what I'm saying, this so-called feminism movement. Listen, so am I in support of a woman or of my woman or women in general or young Black girls or young youth young ladies, period? Yes, I am. Am I for promoting and pushing accountability and responsibility and education and well-being and learning the community and doing for the community and knowing what love is and teaching how to control your emotions and teaching how to conflict resolution to young men? Yes, I do encourage, subscribe, support, promote, and push for that as well. And the only reason I'm saying this is because, yesterday was an interesting discussion. Now, I did agree with my brother. My brother had a great point about the feminist movement. He had good points about how certain things were pushed and promoted. And we get up on these and I didn't think this on other platforms where other people say, well, young lady from the time, a young lady is put into this world, she's raised and she's prompt to think that she's a princess and she's supposed to be catered to and this and da. Listen, guess what? I get that. And I'm not saying that I'm a real big Bible person. And I've been thinking about doing that too on Sundays, y'all. Let me know what y'all think, man, about reading about. Even though but you can read to understand, and maybe I can get something, that maybe I didn't get before. Or also in the Quran, you know what I'm saying? We can have surah readings and Bible scripture readings. You know what I'm saying? On Sunday, I've been thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Just for meditation purposes and learning purposes. You know what I'm saying? And everything, most definitely, language, ideas, tempers, will be kept to the most minuscule of a minimum. Meaning is going to be well thought out, well planned, and well done when we decide to do things like that. Because I don't want to desecrate anybody's understanding and belief. You know what I'm saying? So when I do that, we're going to be real patient with that. But anyway, but moving along, man. But if you go back to the Bible, this is if you into that. A woman was a helpmeet. That's why I said to the brother about, well, if you're a leader and you're leading, you might need somebody to consult. You might need somebody to confide in. You might need someone as a point of reference or someone with a fresh pair of eyes to see what you may have not seen. And if you got a partner and your partner is your woman, that would be that person. So, and again, what if I fail at leading? and she's there to pick me back up and to uplift me, and not only uplift me, if she can hold me down, she's gonna hold me down. And how I get it, like we talking now, oh, hold me down, man. Back then, man, yeah, that was back then, man. That was then when men worked and did this and came home and brought the bacon. Y'all got to understand, shit costs money now. If you're not making literally, man, if you're not making over 70, I ain't gonna even say that shit. I'm gonna be real. Now, and people gonna say this, well, you can't say that because we survive, and I get it, but listen to what we surviving. To honestly, truly live the way we supposed to be living and being comfortable, every American should have at least $75,000 a year, $200,000 a year, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Comfortably, to be able to do everything that you want to do. I ain't say live outside your means. I'm saying be comfortable. It's grocery shopping, buying a car, or both parents having a car, private school. You know what I'm saying? Bills, things of that nature. Like, and don't get me wrong, man. With shit, some people make 30, some people make, and we make it work. You know, and we make it work because we don't have a choice but to make it work. So I don't want to. That's why I say I don't want to say that. You really have to have that 200 to, because we already living below what we. But my thing is, if I fall, that's what I'm saying. If I fall, she's there to pick me up. And when I mean by pick me up, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and if need be, financially. You know what I'm saying? I want to support her. I want her to work. I don't want her to be at home butt naked, barefoot, and pregnant. You know what I'm saying? That's not the objective. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she doesn't want to work, and we talk about it, and we have an open communication, and we have an understanding that, look, well, sweetheart, this is what I make. So and then and listen, you don't have to be like that, or you might not want to be like that, to the point where you be like, well, sweetheart, this is what I make. So now because now that brings in uncomfortability. Now that brings in chance for, well, maybe I need to go explore options. You know what I'm saying? But if that's your person, and y'all working towards a goal together, y'all should be able to obtain this goal. So if you have an open conversation, a discussion about, well, look, I can only afford to do so much. So, we're not going to be able to do this X, Y, and Z, and okay, all right, cool, up the bam. You know what I'm saying? Now, any event, but we have a plan on how long we won't be able to do X, Y, and Z, because we're going to be building and we're going to be focused, and she's going to help me focus. And if I fall, now we got to build her, and then I'm going to help her focus until the point we both get to where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? And I know it may sound like I'm talking in circle and I'm talking rhetoric, but these are conversations that are being had. These are some conversations or topics that are really affecting, what I'm saying, our communities. And it's crazy. It's crazy to think about these type of things affecting our community. And we think, well, why is that such a big thing, and why is it affecting our community? Because it's so much of the toxicity and dysfunction that goes on. Again, like back to the yesterday's show about the feminism aspect, about the so-called promoting the women in the black girl magic or the white girl magic, and how the DEI is going to affect the LGBTQ plus community and white women. Listen. I get it. But what are we going to do for the men if that's the case, besides spew out it's feminism? No. How the brother come on, man? The brother, appreciate you, that brother, man. Big ups to that brother Jonathan Miller, man, for getting in the building yesterday with the initiatives that he was bringing. He said he had a young ladies initiative. You know what I'm saying? We get the girls together and empower the young youth, young ladies. And then he also had a program where we're trying to get 1,000 young black men. You know what I'm saying? To get LLCs. You know what I'm saying? And open businesses and be successful in these businesses. So and I was on hey man, and big ups to Next Level, because we was on it. I was on his brother's channel, and a brother on the panel, and we talked about this on the show. Man, we talked about this, man. Next Level. The brother was talking about family and taking care of his core. The family. Like, how can you say feminism when you procreate with women, when you sleep with women, when you have relations with women? Everyone's not going to be cooperative. Every person is not going to listen. And I don't know why we think this shit, y'all. Everybody ain't going to be who the fuck you want it to be. Excuse my French, I mean English. Everybody ain't gonna be who you want. Everything ain't perfect, man. It's people that been married and been together for fucking eons, bro. You know what I'm saying? They sleep in separate rooms or they sleep in separate beds in the same room. But guess what? They still love each other. They still there with each other. And guess what? They might fight, they might argue, they might bicker, or whatever the case may be, man, but they push it through. So, you know, and again, only the only reason I would say, you know, like if you beating on me, you know, you steady verbally, you know, demeaning me, I get that. But you know, or if you constantly cheating because you know, it's STDs, sexually transmitted diseases out here, body fluids transfer. Like, yeah, I get that. No, but if we just having petty arguments and disagreements about the things that we do, because we've been around each other for so long, like, you know, it's just like, damn, like, no, man, that's some shit you're supposed to be able to work through. You know, that's that, like brother DJ Design said yesterday, that's immature. You know what I'm saying? To just walk away, you know what I'm saying, without trying to resolve that. So to speak on what I was talking about with next level, we that's why we don't have that family. That's why we can't get that family structure of man, woman, child, daughter, the pet. You know what I'm saying? Like we too volatile as a people. I don't get it. You know, we see all this shit on TV, man. We talk till we blue in the face about all the shit that we see and all the things that we do and how to come up with solutions. We so-called found the fucking problems, you know. Then you get the people that so-called the problems that we find, they go dig deeper into these problems. And even myself, because I say, you know, maybe we need to find the underlying in these motherfucking problems before we try to find solutions. So that way, when these problems arise again, in any variation, we know how to attack it, you know, instead of just trying to quickly jump to solution. Because I'm going to tell y'all, all trying to just always jump to a solution, that shit don't work all the time. Because if you don't understand the problem, you know, if you don't understand the underlying issue, that's just like me going into the doctor, telling the doctor I'm sick, and the doctor say, okay, oh, we got to operate on his heart. Ain't nothing wrong. I said I'm sick. You know, they gotta do, you know what I'm saying, what they need to do, and run tests and studies and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying, to make sure, you know, it ain't this or it ain't that, so they can weed out, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, we gotta come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. We gotta be able to do that. Hey man, all my people on Facebook, man. Hey, if you're on Facebook watching me, man, please come over here on YouTube, man. Come over here on YouTube, like the video, um, thumb up the video, share the video. Share the video. Hey y'all, it's Wild Wednesday, man. I just wanted to you know, cap that off from yesterday. Because yesterday, listen, and contrary to belief, I think yesterday was a real powerful discussion. Besides, you know, a few things, you know what I'm saying, but it was a real powerful because we got to think about it. Because and not to be and I'm going to be, you know, when I make this statement, but not to come from a biased point or standpoint, you know, it was all men on the panel, and we had a discussion of how men think and how different men think, you know, and also how we all agree, but you know, still you know, we still have different ideologies and views, man, and we see things different, you know. Um, and I just think sometimes, you know, when we relay messages to one another, you know, we may not get it, or we might not know that we're saying the same thing, or you know, or that we're on the same page because we can't accept what the other person is saying. And I get that sometimes because, you know, as men, the testosterone be flowing and shit like that, or whatever other vices may take place with the parties. Not saying on the show, just in general when you have any discussions, because I see a lot of people have discussions everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it always seems to get miscrewed some type of way. You know, just like when I asked the brother about the other show, he was like, "Man, I don't want to go over that, man." They be arguing like, I've been on the show, like, you know, people be having great points. Just because you disagree with someone point doesn't mean that this person got to be called out his name and all this shit, and you got to get mad. It's my opinion. Now we can bring those opinions together to build. Again, like I say, you take a little bit from here, you take a little bit from there, and you put that shit together. And that's how we keep it moving. It's Gigi in the building. She says, when people start wanting to be right all the time, things will work out better. That's true. So, like the brother said, you know, when he was talking about Yesterday, the woman being cooperative inside a relationship. Okay, cool. I get that. Sometimes people are not, let's just say for the sake of this, a woman in cooperative, or the man for that matter, isn't cooperative. But again, it's a reason for that. It's not just I'm just fucking saying, oh, um, um, I ain't listening to you. You don't know what the hell you. No. Fuck that. Ooh, no, it's not that. It might see, but again, effective communication because we don't know how to talk to each other because a man doesn't necessarily. And I'm not gonna say a man don't know how to display his emotions and feelings, even though that's the common saying, the thing that goes on. Maybe some men don't know how to. And we talk about this all the time, and I say we don't, but not all men. You do get some men that know how to talk, but it's not the majority. I get that, and women are emotional creatures and beings, and they sensitive. And I hear the shit about how a woman has another woman to talk to. Like again, speaking of that shit, like on Club Shay Shay when Cheryl, when she Cheryl Underwood, she was saying like, when women go through their emotional things, they got their friends to talk to. And I'm not making this seem like a cop out for men, but men, this is why we need. Hold on, before I say that. But she said we don't have nobody to go back and talk to. When you go back and talk to our guys, it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, yo pussy ass nigga, you over there crying, man, suck that shit up. Woo woo. That's why, man, on the shot, y'all, I don't know if y'all watch the shot. Maybe my Chicago people do, but for all my people that's watching that ain't for Chicago, man, watch the shot. Here on these latter seasons, man, they had a men's group where men, they can come in and they can talk about the things that's going on, like it's like a therapy session. Your homeboys or people or men in the community that that you talk to or that you see on a regular basis, invite them into a group so y'all can sit down and talk. If you don't feel comfortable with going to talk out, you know what I'm saying, to talk to or telling your boy that you with all the time your problems, because I ain't gonna judge you, man. Find some motherfuckers in the community, man. Find some men of like mind, you know what I'm saying, and find a day where y'all can meet and sit down and where y'all can do that. Like that was a great idea that they added on the shot. That was dope as hell. And that works. And that works. You know what I'm saying? That works. Mrs. Gigi says because men are taught to be tough and are vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? See, and that's true. See, but you know what though? And this is why, and I done said this on the show too before, Miss Gigi. I said this. I said, women are said to be the nurturers. You know what I'm saying? Um, Women are said to be the caregivers. Women are said to know love more than men. Now, I might catch some flack for this, but again, and listen, I don't want to make it like I'm being contradictory because like how I'm going back to the Bible, because I know a lot of you might know my stance on religious um ideologies, I should say, or the whole, you know what I'm saying, Marvel comic. Not to be disrespectful, but if you go by that, and if you believe in that, and the reason I say believe in it because you can't just take one part about this motherfucking day and be like, well, look, the rest of it ain't. No. We gonna stick to it the way we supposed to be sticking to it, and that's another thing. And that's another reason why people ain't like how Club can't get in and spoke about that pastor. Um, but it's like this. Adam was here first, supposedly, right? You know what I'm saying? He molded him from the earth and he breathed the life into him and all that, right? He gave Adam dominion over all the creatures in the land. I say that to say this. Yes, women are nurturers, but they're not the first nurturers. Now, and it's crazy because which came first, the chicken or the egg? I'm gonna say the chicken because the chicken had to produce the egg, right? You know what I'm saying? But in this case, if we going biblically, we know the brother. Well, I ain't gonna say the brother. We know the entity known or the spirit known as God. Uh, created man. So if he created man, and he created all these other things, and he gave man dominion over all these other things. Man was the first nurturer. Man was the first living human being to Adam, to love, to care for, to nurture, to be vulnerable. You don't think when those animals hurt themselves, as he walk in the garden, and he seen one of his pets, or I'm sorry, one of his animals. I don't want to call it a pet, but you whatever. One of the animals hurt in the garden or whatever the case may be when he's walking, and he might have, let's just say for the sake of this conversation, Heavenly Father or God or whoever he was talking to, what I'm saying, the animal is hurt. What I'm about to do, what I'm saying, how I'm about to fix this, what I'm saying. Man, I'm in so much pain. I see this animal every day. I rub him every day. Every day I walk past. And whatever the case may be, and so on and so forth. And as he walks the garden, I'm not saying this happens every day, but sometimes maybe things happen, accidents happen, and they hurt themselves. You don't think he had feelings of compassion for those animals? You don't think he nurtured and cared for those animals? You know, you know, and you don't think that was stressful on him? And then, the creator gave him a help meet, what I'm saying, a person to help him take on the burden of those emotional stresses. You see what I'm saying? So, but I get it as time went on and as we became modernized and all these things, maybe that's not the correct word or terminology, but as society evolved, I would say, and started to change and technology started to get into it. Listen, yeah, it's brought up, man, the men take care of everything, the men run everything, the woman's at home. Of course, women couldn't vote, women didn't work, they was at home. I get that, but see, but then it was a society for that. What I'm saying? It was a place for that. And women still work because they still sewed, they still cooked, they still did a lot of the things that, what I'm saying, men get paid for, men and women today get paid for. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't it was more of a household thing versus a societal thing. But then once shit started, picking up the pace, hey, shit, hey, we can get paid, you know what I'm saying? And it was only right for them to open up for women to vote. And man, they people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like women are people, man. We gotta be supportive of each other. You know what I'm saying? It's so much violence. Like listen. And I get it, and I understand the brother point about um um getting together and making sure our young men, you know what I'm saying, be who they are and know who they are, and take a better path besides the violence and the killing each other, and the hating on each other, and shit like that, man. Just like Club can get in and say, man, you can't even tell a brother, man, what I'm saying, I fuck with your music, or I fuck with your work, or what I'm saying, let's do this together, or I support you. Excuse me, without, what I'm saying, the young people think you dick riding or you glazing and shit. Like that's insane. But see, but that's what it's coming to. So I understand where the brother is coming from with the we need to change this, but not change. I just think we need to get a little bit more active and productive in the way we putting out our message to our people. You know what I'm saying? To our people. Especially the youth, because those are the most impressionable ones, and apparently adults as well. But our youth are the most impressionable ones, man. They the ones that benefit or lack of benefit from the things that we do as adults the most. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the uh, um, um, blueprints for what they trying to subscribe to do or be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with the brother on that, man. But it's just hard. But yeah, but man, but like I say, man, we got to support everybody, man. I just can't. We gotta support everybody. And that's touchy, man. And usually, man, when we talk about certain things, man, we get in certain topics and shit on the show. Sometimes, man, I talk about that shit. That shit just, shoom, it's a conversation. We have it. We have it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing what I'm doing for my peoples, I'm doing what I'm doing. Regardless of what. But that subject there, after the show, man, I really just started thinking about it, man. And not that it's bothering me. Well, it's on my brain, and because I don't want the brother to think, because I totally agree with what the brother was saying. You know what I'm saying? It's just, the way the brother was putting it out there, and then, and other things. But I totally agree with what the brother's saying, you know, in aspects of that. But again, you know, stop throwing the problem. Now, if you're going to throw the problem, let's pick the problem apart, like I say, so we can understand the problem. So if this shit happen again in any way, shape, form, or fashion, we can be familiar with it. You know what I'm saying? We'll be quicker to identify the problem. That way we can attack it. Like I said, you know, but that didn't take place. Um, but anyway, it'd be like that sometime, man. It'd be like that sometime. But moving along, man, because I don't want to harbor on that. And I hate that bad energy about, men putting men against women and women against men, man. Because that's most definitely not what we're trying to do. Because shit, that where you go? If you show me, listen, that Amazonian shit, that Wonder Woman shit, that shit ain't in real life, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember the movies, man? You see the Island of the Women, man, and they had the men captive and all. Man, come on, man. Now I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But that shit ain't for real, man. That shit ain't happening, man. All right, but anyway, y'all, this is Wild Ass Wednesday. Let's get into some wild shit. Check this out. Disgusted is the only word. 19-year-old healthcare worker slapped with a felony for twerking on a disabled person's head. What? What the man? Man. Wow. So Lucretia Comasa Quayan allegedly dancing on the head of a disabled person. TikTok. My goodness, man. In custody. And oh my God. Oh wow, man. What come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? So a 19-year-old healthcare worker, y'all, in Georgia went viral on TikTok recently for dancing in a provocative manner on top of a disabled person's head. And now she's charged with a felony, according to police officials. Lucretia Kamasa Koyan, I believe that's how you pronounce her last name, Koyan, of Loganville, is facing the charge of exploitation of a disabled person in connection to the alleged incident, which was filmed and posted on social media by the young woman, who can be seen on the video donning scrubs and a stethoscope, basically wearing, you know, um, on January 23rd, 2025, the Loganville Police Department was made aware of the viral video posted to social media depicting a female dancing in a provocative manner above a disabled person who was seated in a wheelchair. Authorities said in a press release. A criminal investigation was initiated, which resulted in the execution this morning of both search warrant and arrest warrant for the female. Big ups to Miss Camber in the chat. Yeah, oh, she gonna say what she thick. Oh man, no, she like a little skinny chick, man. She like a little skinny chick, man. So it says police say they were tipped off about Koyan's video after it racked up countless videos on TikTok before being deleted, according to local Fox affiliate WAGA. The station reported Tuesday the viewers called and messaged in saying Koyan also made a dancing video with a man seated in a bathtub, but this has yet to be confirmed by police. Mm, mm, mm. Loganville Police Chief Paul Dick Laurie told local ABC affiliate WSB that the video with the man in the wheelchair was enough to charge Koyan. I might be butchering her name. I do apologize, y'all. When I watched it, disgusted is the only word I know, Lori said. He is disabled, and then making the video and posting it to social media for your own benefit is the exploitation of that person. Koyan was being held at, Koyan was being held at the Walton County Jail this week as police weighed whether to also charge her for a second video, per Larry. It says, we're looking at both of them, he said. The alleged victim has been checked on by authorities and they're reportedly not in any danger, according to Larry. Investigators believe Boyan is part of an in-home adult daycare program, but it's unclear if she's licensed and whether there are additional victims. It is still an ongoing investigation, Laurie said. So, listen. So now she one thing, she a little skinny chick. Well, not too skinny, but she probably a little skinny thing. Oh no, I can't really tell. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So if she ain't thick, lock her up. No, Miss Kimber. No. So listen, man. Listen. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. Keep it 100. I gotta keep it 100 with my people, man. So when I initially first seen this article, I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Twerking. Come on, man. Like, this is shit I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, discuss, yeah. Well, But now that I'm thinking about it, If I was that, you know what I'm saying? If I was that old man, any brothers, what the brothers at in the building, man? I need the brothers on this one, man. If I was that old man and she was twerking, man, do you really think that man gave two shits about that young girl twerking on him? Miss Gigi, Miss Kim, do you really think that young lady, or that man that young lady was twerking on, do you really think that man gave a hell about what she was doing? Now, as far as the exploitation, like, see, and this is another thing, man. You know, our kids, man, we the social media shit, this TikTok shit, see that type of shit. That's another reason why they ain't gonna get rid of that shit, man. Come on, man, they locking people up for shit like this. And I'm not saying that it's not egregious, but I don't think it was malicious. I just think it was stupidity on her part, especially as being for her being a care provider. You know what I'm saying? And someone household and in a person's household, like, why are you twerking on this person? Like, you're supposed to be there feeding, bathing, clothing, and things of that nature, and making sure that person is okay. But again, if it was a man, like I say, man, come on, man. If it was a man, he probably ain't no fuck. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I'm gonna be 100, because if I was that old man, I probably wouldn't care. But I do get it from a morale standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like what you say, Miss Kimber? Not at all. He probably paid for it. That's what I'm saying. She was twerking on his head. Yeah. So it says she was twerking on his head. You know what I'm saying? He was in the wheelchair, so she probably stood up on the thing and locked the wheels and got out there and was twerking in his face. Probably not on his head, twerking in his face. But and I know I'm being funny by saying, I'm keeping it 100. Like, I probably wouldn't have mind if it was me. But again, I do understand and I do get it, because that's just fucking ridiculous, man. Like, for real? Like I say, you're a medical professional. Whether it be you the lowest on the totem pole or not, you know what I'm saying? Again, but you still are a medical professional, and you're providing a service, and you're supposed to be a little bit more professional than that. And fuck that. No, you don't be stupid and post it to social media, bro. That's how you got popped. That's how a lot of these kids get popped, man. The social media, man. Every time they film, they want to pull out their phones. Like, even with fights and shit happen, bro. They want to pull out their phones, bro. And I'm getting pissed right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I went through an incident with some shit like that, man. Motherfuckers just pull out their phones, bro. Like, come on, man. These kids, and I get it, man. And it ain't just the little boys, bro. It's the little girls too. I don't give a fuck about no black girl magic or no black boy wizardry. I give a fuck about what's going on in their minds, inside of their heads. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit that they going through and the way they living, bro, this shit is destructive. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking destructive. She 19 years old, bro. Now she finna go to jail with a felony charge for doing this dumb shit, not thinking. And then the charges that they putting on her, come on, man. And if she get a lawyer, guess what? She probably beat it and get probation. I'm not saying that, but listen, the charges they putting on, felony charges. It's crazy that she thought to even put this on social media. And then somebody said there's another incident of another case that didn't popped up about her. This is ridiculous. I just don't get it. Don't get it. And again, man, because I'm trying to be I'm trying to be I'm trying to be, lighthearted about it, because, she's just dancing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like she's really, doing nothing, man. But it was dumb, man. Yeah, hey, Miss Gigi say, do dumb shit, get dumb. Hey, that's facts though. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. She say, do dumb shit, get dumb pride. Hey, man, your boy Trump. Hey, Trump trying to. Hey, I bet they glad they talked all that shit about Obama closing down Guantanamo Bay and all this shit. Now he never did it, but now your boy Trump orders Guantanamo Bay to be prepared for the worst undocumented immigrants. So, cause y'all know he as he kicking them out and trying to drop them off, motherfuckers ain't taking them back. You know what I'm saying? So I heard allegedly that he just taking them to the border, telling their ass to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you right though, man, GG. Hey, do some dumb shit, get dumb prize. So, hey, y'all, your boy Trump, man. Mm, mm, mm. So, President Donald Trump on Wednesday signed a memorandum to begin preparing a facility on Guantanamo Bay, naval base, to detain tens of thousands of the worst undocumented immigrants. So that's not only the Vinnies that they came over here, but I'm guessing he getting any and everybody that's undocumented. So, and when we say that, I'm telling y'all this too, man. That means the Asians, that means the Jamaicans, that means the Haitians, that means anything that he's declaring an immigrant. He trying to get them up out of here. Um, it says the action, which Trump's discussed for the first time earlier Wednesday, will instruct the Pentagon and Department of Homeland Security to prepare 30,000 beds at the site of the infamous U.S. military prison in Cuba. The president said, to detain the worst criminals, illegal aliens threatening the American people. Some of them are so bad we don't even trust the countries to hold them. We don't know. We wow, because we don't want them coming back. So we're going to send them out to Guantanamo, Trump said. And that's ridiculous because that's in Cuba. So now y'all going to put, man, that's crazy. So this will double our capacity immediately. He said, calling it a tough place, to get out of. Trump's remarks came just before he signed the Lake Riley Act, a hardline immigration measure pushed through with some Democratic report, and the first law the president has signed in his second term. After the signing, Homeland Security Christian Norm told reporters that the White House is currently working on resources we currently have in Guantanamo Bay to increase the number of beds for the worst of the worst. We're already doing it, Norm said. We're building it out. Norm clarified that Immigration and Customs Enforcement could run the facility, and Tom Homan, Trump's border Cesar, or Cesar, whatever, however, Cesar, said that the immigrants will be flown there directly. Asked how much the facility will cost, Norm said it would be up to the appropriators in Congress. So y'all know your boy Tom Homan and what's my man name, Dr. Phil. They done been over here in the streets of Chicago, man. I need to who know that number too, man. Get that number for me, man. I might want to be a bounty hunter. I need a few dollars in my pocket. The saddest thing was the girl who left her kids out. Oh man. Hey, yeah, matter of fact, we gonna get on just some wild shit too, Miss Gigi. You know, hey, I was looking for that, but in the midst of looking for that, you know, bing, 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 Trump. You know what I'm saying? Trump lit up like a motherfucker. Boy, Trump lit up like the lights on Christmas. You know, I gotta talk about my Trumps, man. Gotta talk about Trump. I'm gonna get to that though. Latinos for Trump pages are quiet as hell. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't hear that one, Miss Gigi. Damn. Yeah, so I'm gonna get to that too, y'all, about that too. But yeah, let me finish this off with Trump ass, man. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said later Wednesday on Fox News that the facility will be used for temporary transit, emphasizing that this is not the camps and noting that the base had housed migrants before. The Guantanamo Bay Naval Base, both a military base and the site of a controversial U.S. military prison that held terrorism suspects for more than 2 decades, housed Haitian refugees in the 1990s before the detention facility was built there. Cubans were also housed there in the 1990s, and former President Joe Biden last year explored plans to house Haitians there if the nation's precarious government collapsed. But other presidents who held refugees on the base or considered doing so cast their plans as emergency humanitarian measures rather than harsh deterrence. The 45 square mile land and water base on the on the southeastern portion of Cuba has been controlled by the U.S. since 1903 and has long been a thorn in the side of Cuba's communist government, which resents the U.S. presence on the island. Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel called the move an act of brutality in an ex post and reiterated Havana's position that the land upon which the base is located is illegally occupied. The island's nation foreign minister Bruno Rodriguez Perilla added in a separate post that the decision shows a lack of concern for human conditions and international law. In addition to housing a military prison, whose detainee population has shrunk to 15 people by the end of Biden's administration, the base is used by the Naval as a key operational and logistics hub, supporting a variety of missions, including maritime security, humanitarian assistance, and joint operations. The Pentagon referred questions to the White House, with one official who spoke on the conditions of anonymity to discuss a rapidly evolving issue, saying no orders have been given by the Secretary of Defense to start work at the base. So, and again, he only doing that because motherfuckers ain't they not taking them back. They not taking them back. Hey, they telling them, look, don't bring no motherfuckers
Like the
back here,
video,
man.
man. Thumb up the video,
We
man.
don't want 'em here,
Like the video,
and
man.
we don't need
Thumb
'em
up
here.
the video, man.
Hey, man, y'all screenshot and take a look at this, man. Yeah, so I'm finna get into that right now, man. Wild ass Wednesday, man. Wild ass Wednesday, man. We in the building, man. Big ups to everybody out there in the chat, man. Big ups to everybody watching. Hey, man, y'all.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
2-year-old found in rigor mortis underdresser after mom was with them overnight once a week at most. Left children alone with one meal a day to be with boyfriend, police say. We'll read that one more time. 2-year-old found in rigor mortis underdresser after mom was with them overnight once a week at the most. So 4 weeks in a year. So out of them 28, 31 days, she with them kids 4 days, if that, and feeding them one time. Wow, come on, man. Left children alone one meal a day to be with the boyfriend, police say. Heavy set. I'm looking at a picture, y'all. If you look deep enough, you can see it. Something wrong. You can see it. You know what I'm saying? You can see it. You know, and listen. Cause I don't want nobody to be out there listening here. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. This N-word here. You know, because a lot of times when I read a lot of these articles, and we talk about mental health so fucking much, man, and we know mental health is a thing, and we know it's no help for it, especially if you take this fucking medical care away, or if come on, man. Listen, y'all. Listen. This shit is is gonna hit the fucking fan. When I started this podcast, y'all should have been listening to me, man, about this nation building, man, about me reaching out, trying to find 25 good people. We need to put our fucking money together. We need to invest. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I seen something, man. I'm not gonna get off of that for a minute. But I just want to touch on this, man. I seen something about a brother saying, man, he got his family. He had a family meeting with the people in his family. I know, I'm pretty sure other people might have seen it as well. He got everybody together in his family and they had a meeting. And in this meeting, he just said, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a certain amount of money for everybody and we're going to put it in a pot. And what we're going to do when we get enough money, you know what I'm saying? Every month, we're going to fix someone's debt and credit, you know what I'm saying? Then we're going to get them an LLC. And then we're going to, while we're still adding money to the pot, and letting interest accumulate and things build. And then once we fix that person, we're going to move on to the next person until we get everybody that's in this meeting, you know what I'm saying, qualified to be able to do certain things with inside of a business structure, so we can go out here and get business loans and get product and start, doing shit and moving like how we supposed to be moving, and getting insurance policies on everybody that's inside of this circle. And everybody that's inside of this circle, as long as we put money into this pot, the money that we put into this pot pays for the insurance policy. It pays for everybody to restore their credit. It pays for everybody LLC. You know what I'm saying? That's what we trying to do, man. That's what I want to build. That's why I asked for 25 good people with any monetary any money, any real estate, any ideas that we need to get together. You know what I'm saying? We can build our own fucking mental facility. We can cultivate and harbor. I don't want to use the word harbor. We can cultivate and develop, you know what I'm saying, our own young brothers and sisters, man, to be mental health specialists, you know, psychologists and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that should help, or if that's just nature or it's just natural, because I don't understand it, and I don't think they understand it neither. But again, man, we need these things. But just looking at the young lady, you know what I'm saying, if you look deep enough, you know what I'm saying, you know, not long enough, but if you look deep enough. But again, like I say, I'm not a professional, and that just because a motherfucker look crazy don't mean they crazy. But if you look deep enough, you can see that there's something wrong with her. You know what I'm saying? But if you look deep enough in anybody, man, you can see the pain. You look deep enough in anybody, you can see the pain. You know. You know, you can see the pain. You can see the happiness too, but you can see a lot. You know, if you look deep, 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 deep. You know, and I think that's another thing that we don't do outside of the love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. Man, we don't look deep enough. You know, we quick to react without understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to start doing that. Miss Gigi says, "Stop trying to analyze her. Her boyfriend knew about them kids too." Well, you right. It ain't that I'm trying to analyze it, but because so and maybe I'm trying to. And you right, Miss Gigi. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm trying to give her out because just like the 20-year-old young man who took the baby from his um um uh, uh mother of his child and put it in the middle of the street and drove off and hit the baby. You feel me? Like that was fucking crazy. Now I looked at him. He was 20-year-old. He didn't look like you know what I'm saying. But he YN. You know what I'm saying. So he put instantly they thinking well I'm thinking they crash out, but they not all like that. But a lot of them are. You know what I'm saying. But you're right. You're right. My apologies. I didn't mean to analyze it. You know what I'm saying. It was fucked up. No matter what. You know what I'm saying. But I just don't want to think that she really just did this shit to go be with a man. And I ain't saying this shit don't happen, but this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Oh shit. Hey, while you talk, you know what? I think, hey man, hey, big ups to my son. Speaking of all this psychology shit, my son wanted to go to school. Josh Yellow Bean, hey man, big ups to everybody, kids out there, big ups to everybody, family, aunties, uncles, grandmas, grandfathers, man, brothers, sisters, man. Big ups to everybody out there, man. Love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration to you, man. We love y'all. Peace and blessings to everybody, man, that's tuning in, man. Big ups, man. He want to go be a psychologist and shit. That's dope. But anyway. Let me get to this. I'm sorry, y'all. I got the rambling and babbling. An Indiana mother fed two children, ages 2 and 4, once a day before leaving them alone and at home to the. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me get myself emotionally. Oh my goodness, y'all just don't know. Okay. Let's start this over. He probably told her he didn't want the baby, and the helper still kept it. Y'all don't know the backstory. Yeah, that's true too. And I don't know if this boyfriend, if these are his kids or not. We don't know that. So let me get into it. So an Indiana mother fed her two children, ages 2 and 4, once a day before leaving them alone in a home all to themselves, according to the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department. And now one of them, a 2-year-old girl, is dead and mom behind bars. Chantel Gardner, 33, is facing a charge of child neglect causing death. She is at the Marion County Jail without bond. A probable cause of arrest affidavit obtained by Law and Crime described the girl's death. Gardner called 911 around 6:30 p.m. after she found the girl, identified by a CW affiliate Wish as Skylar Gardner, unresponsive and cold to touch, under the bedroom dresser. And the affidavit says, "How is the first of all? How is she like what? Under the dresser? What?" And my thing is, did you really tell the authorities that you found your daughter under the dresser? See, and you said don't analyze. And I'm not judging, and I'm not trying to analyze to that degree. But what I'm saying is like, listen, under the dresser. Gardner told police she came to the apartment to feed her kid. You see what I'm saying? I'd have rather not call the police because the way and again, wait a minute, let me say this. So I'm only responding to what I'm reading. Because again, I know when they write stories about us, it's fucked up and it's switch. So what I'm saying is, you know, the way the story is being explained is like, come on, man, like you came to the apartment to feed your kids. You wasn't like, well, we was in the apartment. I fed them. I laid them down. I thought they was in their room, cried. I came in to check on them. Like you didn't even try to think or make up a lie. Not saying that that's what she should have done. You know, people, man, listen, you know, I hate it. Like I had to pull myself together and stretch to read this shit. You know, I love kids, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not making no excuses or none of that, or I'm not trying to persecute this woman because I don't know what's going on with her. But that's not what I'm doing. We're just having a dinner discussion and I'm just giving my opinion about my understandings about what I see and how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying. Um, so it said, yeah, Gardner told police she came to the apartment to feed her kids, and while her and while her son came to her, Scarlett did not. That's not that's what led to the grim discovery. She said she grabbed her son and ran outside to call 911. Paramedics responded to the home and pronounced Skylar dead. She had been deceased for some time as rigor mortis had set in. Um, the affidavit said. The girl was suffering from a large puncture wound on her neck and bruises on her face, arms, legs, and back. Damn. Fuck. Police walked through the home and observed trash scattered, human feces, steak knives, and soiled items on the floor to the point that it was not visible. The affidavit said. They also found feces on the wall and rotting food throughout. Post Miranda Gardner said she mm, mm, mm. Gardner said she knew she neglected her daughter. She claimed it would be typical for her to leave her two kids alone for hours on end, only coming there to aid once a day to feed them. Gardner said she hadn't bathed one of her kids for nearly 2 weeks and would often find them with feces on their hands and feet. Mind you, these kids are how old? Let's see. I think it was 2 and 4. Yep, ages 2 and 4. She insisted that despite neglecting Skylar, she never physically harmed or sexually abused her, the affidavit reportedly said. Gardner's boyfriend confirmed her account. Hmm. He said she spent each night at his home. Hold on. He said she spent each night at his home and almost never had the children with her. They were with her once a week at the most, he told the cops. Officers then placed Gardner under arrest and took her into Marion County Jail where she remains. The post 2 year, oh my God, my goodness, man. What are you see what I'm saying? Like, that's all. That's the only information they got. I'm pretty sure they'll probably put out. But see, that's what I'm saying. The one that I was trying to analyze. Like, something gotta be wrong. He said, first off, they said they found knives in the room. Um, that little boy could have killed his own sister and hid her. I don't care how old he was. That's true. That's or well, listen, listen. Now, again, we this is still on her because guess what? 2 and 4. 2 and 4. Now, I get what you're saying, but for this 4-year-old to put this little girl under a dresser and bruises and the little who was in that house? Who came in that house? And you mean to tell me, and again, I want to apologize for trying to, psychoanalyze the young lady. You know what I'm saying? But again, you're going to tell me that this young lady told the cops that she came home to see her kids She's telling them. She's telling the police that she's not there. She's telling the police that she neglected her daughter. Then, not only from the neglect, like and then we know it's neglect because guess what? And we know she's not there, but guess what? Because you so fucking trifling. You mean to tell me when you come to the house to see the kids, and you mean to tell me, so you came to the house and you telling the police you ain't bathed them in 2 weeks, but you still coming once a week? So what do you do when you come once a week? And if the house got feces and shit on the wall and shit is soiled, so you mean to tell me you're just not cleaning? You just coming and you just leaving that shit as is? Even if you're not gonna be there? Not saying that makes a fucking difference, because that's still fucking like, that ain't making no sense. But I'm just trying to make it, you coming there once a week, you doing what you doing, and then for him, what type of... So you got this, she laid up with you, bro. You know she got 2 kids and she leaving at the crib, bro. And you, what the, what? And you gonna tell me somebody ain't got something going on upstairs? You ain't finna sit here and give it to me like that, Miss Gigi. Yeah, she going to jail for it, but that little boy was tired of hearing all that baby crying and probably took her out. No, I don't believe that. I refuse to believe that. Well, you know what? It's possible. Anything's possible. We don't know. It's possible. Anything is possible. But goddamn it, he 4 years old himself. You know what I'm saying? So he don't know what's going on. And still, even if it was just him by himself, it's still sore. There's still a lot of shit. Like, come on, man. Like, I get it. We focusing in on the death, but I'm focusing in on this as a whole, because this shit is ridiculous, man. Because like I say, because the police walked through the crib. They giving a description of what they walked through the crib. Like, she couldn't even clean the crib up. Like, no, and don't get me wrong, man. Kids can fuck some shit up in a matter of hours, unattended. Let's believe that. And then what's even worse is that they 2 and 4, the fucking house. If at least if you're gonna leave them in a house, you ain't even got the house childproof. So let's just say, man, the little boy didn't. If he did, let's just say, for the sake of the argument, in this case, the little knives and shit that was on the floor that they found. What if they would have one of them? Either one of them would have stuck it in a socket and electrocuted themselves or something. Anything could have happened. Or how we don't know that the little boy opened the door, or that broad don't even lock the door when she leave. And anybody could have came in there and did anything to them kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ruling you what you're saying now, Ms. Gigi, because I'm just going over all different type of scenarios, you know what I'm saying, that could possibly be happening with this, This is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Hey, listen. Love ain't that important, man. If you can't love your kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you can't love yourself. So I don't think them kids was the boyfriend kids. So, and I get it, man. Well, I don't get it, but I'm gonna say I get it for the sake of this situation, because a motherfucker, because you being people don't necessarily care for other people's kids like they care for their own kids and their own, you know what I'm saying, people. So, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't thinking about that shit. He probably was trying to get out of her, whatever he was getting about her and doing whatever the fuck he was doing with her. You know what I'm saying? But me as a man personally, bro, you know what I'm saying? And I don't promote this, man, but I don't want upside our head, bro. You ain't finna be laid up with me, man, and I know you got 2 kids, and then goddamn it, that house look like that. Bring them kids with you, bro. Them kids ain't that much of a distraction, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that much fucking and sucking in the world. Excuse my French, I mean English. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that much together time in the world that y'all can't be together while y'all got these kids. You feel me? Kids can be in the living room while y'all in the bedroom laid up doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say something got to be going on upstairs, man. Or if you didn't want these kids, man. And listen, we ain't got to do the kids like that, bro. And I ain't saying it's a better situation, but goddamn it, give them up for adoption. Find a foster home. You don't have any relatives that'll take the kids from you. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. We got organizations and places, man. And when the brother came on last Friday and we was talking about it, man. Man, that shit horrible, man. My sister been in a foster home, bro. I done been in a group home, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't where you want to be, and that shit ain't where you want to go. Now, hold on. Now that experience ain't like that for everybody, and I get it, and I do understand that, and you know, sometimes you make the best about your experience. You know what I'm saying? Like even with, you know, get personal. You know, when my little sister went to the fall, man, she was taking trips, going here, going there. Shit, I wasn't doing none of that shit. You feel me? Like, you know, but I mean, you know, to each his own, but you still make the best of your situation. So I get it, man. Like, putting kids in that shit, you don't want to do that. And shit, not to, man, shit, you can't get them to your family neither all the time. But anything is better than what well, I ain't gonna say anything is better, but man, god damn, let's try to help. Like, it ain't always like that. I don't want to paint that picture like it's always like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking. But yeah, but like, give them up. You don't have to keep the kids. If you didn't want the kids and you just wanted to be with this guy, bro, you could have gave them up. You could have, or you could have just dropped them off at the police station and went on about your business. Why not do that? I don't understand, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video. Like the video, share the video, man. Share the video with those you know. Share the video with those you don't. Share the video with those you know and with those you don't. Yeah, man. I just thought that was wild as hell, man. I was on my way. I had a little interview today, man. On my way to my little interview, man, and that shit had popped up. I'm like, damn, I ain't know about that. Miss Gigi like, that shit crazy, man. I got a 4-year-old. So, I had to get myself together reading this shit. I got a 4-year-old. And man, like, come on. She said, yeah, my siblings was in a group home. I was foster. It's only about money. Yeah, so and sometimes it's like that, but again, Miss Kimber, I wanna, but I would like to believe that not like I said, everybody has a their own experience, and again, these organizations are put out here to help, and we know, man, do certain shit, a lot of times we say it don't help, but they getting revamped and supposedly they getting better, you know what I'm saying, and it's crazy because you find these people that volunteer to do these things and they worse than the parents, or and the kids are worse off than from where they came. But only thing we can do is meditate on it. You know what I'm saying? And just help it get better. That's why we need our villages back. That's why we need our communities back. You know what I'm saying? This is why. This is why. This is why. I'm not saying we finna get rid of killing. I'm not saying we finna get rid of drugs. I'm not saying we finna get rid of fornication. I'm not saying we finna get rid of the fucking YNs and the hooping and the hollering and the twerking. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we need our village and our communities back. Listen, and for all those that be talking about the twerking and the smoking and the drinking and all that extra shit, shut the fuck up with it. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up with it, man. Women dance, men dance. I get it as long as it's done tasteful and then they got to be out in video with motherfuckers calling them bitches and hoes and woo out the bam and they just in the video. I get that part. I understand that. But people dance, man. Stop it. People take drinks. You're social. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? People smoke. It's social. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that I don't really drink like that no more. I don't give a fuck about no liquor. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying it for that point. I don't do no dancing. I don't even care for strip clubs, to be fucking honest with you. I don't even do them joints. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of men do, so I ain't knocking it like that. So, but we got to stop that type of shit too, because we say, oh, with that. Listen, man, you can't be a fucking a stone people. Shit is entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying? I be hearing a lot of that shit. I ain't never really got off into that when people be talking shit about that. But that shit is entertainment, man. Motherfuckers dancing and twerking. Women have bodies, man. Men lust after women bodies. Listen, this is the way our minds operate now. This is the way we evolving. You know what I'm saying? We lust after each other. You know what I'm saying? That's why women get BBLs. That's why women make their lips full. That's why they get the bigger titties. You know what I'm saying? That's why men go get the lipo and work out. Come on, man, stop it. We do it to be attractive to each other. Now, when it's done distasteful, like we see in certain videos and things. Like, I get that part of the shit. Or when we out in public acting a goddamn fool when it don't need to be done out in public, when it should be done in the privacy of your own home or at a party or something like that. If y'all celebrating some shit, but still done tasteful, I get that. You know what I'm saying? Now that part I get. You know, it's just like, I'm off me coming up here talking the way I talk, and I get the motherfucker, this bitch, that whole that suck my dick, cock my, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't the place for that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if we get into a heated debate or a heated discourse, discussion or some shit like that, we still try to keep it intellectual, and I try to use less as minuscule and as less profane words as I can to get my point across and articulate myself in a way that still behooves me to show that I'm a distinguished gentleman. But sometimes we use profane language. Sometimes, and I apologize. Like when I get to going, sometimes, I say, excuse me, y'all. Can I, I ask for permission for y'all. I ain't gotta ask for, but can I be free? You feel me? Because sometimes when you use certain words, man, it has certain inflections upon the feeling that you're trying to give and bring to the people. You know what I'm saying? So it's just got to be done right. It's just got to be done right. It just can't be wild. I do understand that, and I do get that. Professor Remo in the building. He said, "Did you talk about the fight at the meeting yet?" Yeah, man. I started off with that. I started off with that, man, with Tiffany Hilliard. So yeah, we started off with that, Remo. Somebody in the crowd said something about her boyfriend got into it with him, and then she got to move in front of you, and jumped on the pal. And jumped on the damn pal, man. That's ridiculous. The only way it's going to, Miss Gigi said, the only way it's going to stop is when them people, these kids look up to stop. Other than that, the craziness will continue. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's why, that's why we try to, present a better narrative, bring a better narrative, paint a better picture. That's why I want to create our own propaganda. Some shit that we really can subscribe to. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that we really can embody and encompass and say it's ours, and it ain't. You know what I'm saying? That trash. But listen, anything that we do is gonna get looked at. You know what I'm saying? Anything that we do that's outside the norm or that that somebody might not like is gonna be looked at. You know, we're gonna talk about this on a Friday one day, just like about the music, bro. They music, listen, that music back then, it might not have been as blatant like the R&B or love making music back in the 60s, 70s. It might not have been like how our music is now, but guess what? It was still implying the same. It was still implying and still giving the same message. Might not have been the same words, but it was implying the same shit. My last $2. See what I'm saying? Shit like that. You like mom's apple pie. You're sweet, sweet, sweet. Don't get me wrong, I know it's a little joke, but we know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's just that now shit. It's like, shit, fuck it. It's like, why go through all that? We could just, we could just tell a motherfucker how we feel, and that's the way of the world now. You should try to do a team meet. You should try what? Yeah, you should try to do a team meet. What you mean? Get a bunch of YNs together? You know what I'm saying? And bring them in a room or something and talk to them. You trying to get me beat up and shot, man? No, I'm messing with you. You know what though? Well, that's a good idea, man. And try to find a place or facility to do it that'll hold and figure out how many we want to have. Maybe 50 young ladies and the 50 young ladies and 50 young men. Find a place big enough for them and talk to them. And have some guests, some keynote speakers, you know what I'm saying, to talk to them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? From the ages of 17 to 24. No, you said teen. So from the ages of what 13 to 19. See, but that's why, man. Hey, also, y'all. Hey, man, link at the top of the chat, man. Buy your boy a coffee, man. Buy your boy a coffee, a bagel, or something, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out here in these streets, man. Hey, and if you won't do that, man, if you don't want to do that, hit that link, man. Also, man, you know, you can hit that cash app, $Bearded Bucks with a Z. That's $Bearded Bucks with a Z. One more time for the people in the back that ain't hear me. That's Bearded Bucks with a Z. Or you get that PayPal, man. That's PayPal /Arthur32SP@gmail.com. One more time. That's PayPal /Arthur32SP@gmail.com. Hey, support the channel, man. All channel events, man, and help the channel keep growing, man. I appreciate everybody for all the donations, man. Appreciate the doc for the donation, man. Appreciate Miss Kimber for the donation. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate Professor Remo Williams for his donations, man. I appreciate Miss Gigi for her donations, man. Gare Bear, I appreciate Gare Bear for his donations, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, appreciate all y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Most definitely, man. It's a beautiful thing, but you know, I really want to, bring us together, man, and we really need to come. All my people in the city, though, man. That's before we had this team meet, I think I need to bring all my people that's in the city that I'm really trying to work and build with together, man. And we really need to put some motherfucking belt to ass to these solutions that we trying to bring about and really make some shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And then come with a plan to present that shit to the teams. But yeah, man, that's you know what? I might try that, man. 50 young ladies and 50 young men, get a facility, man, and just get some, life lessons, you know what I'm saying? Some life inspirational teaching to them. That sounds dope. He said, have you heard of October London? Brother, dude sounds like a modern Marvin Gaye. No, October London. I heard of it. I heard of him. Yes, I have. But I ain't never heard none of the music. Oh, okay. That's even better. 30 kids start off small. She said no speaker, no speaker. It's about the kids. They should be able to express themselves. Oh, a team meet. Okay, you got to explain. Okay, you got the idea. You got to explain it. Okay. Well, I mean, you know what? You should come up here and talk to us and tell us exactly what you mean and lay down, you know what I'm saying? Lay down the foundation for us so we know what you're talking about, man. I told you once before you on our text. Okay, so I see what you're saying. Just have a place for the teams to come and meet each other. See, I see. I would still say have some speakers or something like that there. You know what I'm saying? Because and the only reason I say have speakers or have coordinators there so we can get them to engage because a lot of times these kids don't engage with each other. You know what I'm saying? So the adults or the coordinators that I would have involved um in that function would help facilitate the gathering and kids, walking up to each other meeting because kids usually don't do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I done seen plenty of videos. All they do is sit there and they be on their phone. You know what I'm saying? At parties, don't even talk to each other. So So yeah, but that's a good idea. Start off small. 30. Yeah, I'm always going big. I say 100, huh? But yeah, but 30. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Out the neighborhood, just get 30, pick 30 random kids, put them together, man. You know what I'm saying? See, let them talk to each other. See, but that's why. See, that's why I was. That's why I would want to have coordinators. Because then we can play like, certain games, a lot of life games, and teach life lessons, and that way we can get them to interact. That's the word I was looking for. Facilitate the interactions of the children. You know what I'm saying? So we can get them to, work together and show them how to work together. You know what I'm saying? Ms. Gigi said we missed October London's performance when we went to see Maxwell in October. Oh, okay. So I was supposed to see him, Professor Remo. I was supposed to see the brother, but I motherfucker be late. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to see him. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was, but I thought that was a girl. That's not a woman. I thought October London was a girl, Remo. Oh, let me look. Let me look this up. I could have sworn it was. I thought it was a woman. Shit. Let me see. Look, Remo said that dude sound like Marvin Gaye. I'm saying they call him a woman. October, London. Okay, yeah. That's a guy. Okay. I'm gonna listen to some of his songs, man. I probably didn't heard some of them and didn't know it was him, but I'm gonna listen to some of this shit tonight. You know what I'm saying? When we get off, and you say look up who is, oh Lord. Uh, see, we gonna take your rent because I ain't never late. I'm always on time. Hey, and check it out. Hey, why the lady asked me today in my interview, y'all? She said, "Are you a person that's late, or are you a person that's always early? Well, what would you say?" I'm like, I'm always on time, like exactly on time. Hell no, man. That's crazy. That just came up. He said, "Look up Mulholland Drive." That's one of his songs. Okay, I got you. Let's write that down. That does. It says that's a personal recommendation. Mulholland Drive. Hey, Maxwell still got it too, y'all. Maxwell still got some pipes, man. He still got some pipes. Maxwell still got some pipes, man. That brother still can sing. Mm. Oh man, India Ari too, man. In person, India Ari. Oh my goodness. I hope you didn't lie to her with your lady ass. Well, I lied, goddamn it, because I'm always on time. Man, get to, you know what? Yeah, we taking Miss Gigi wrench, y'all. We gonna take her wrench. We gonna hit her upside the head with that. No, we ain't. We ain't just playing. We ain't hit nobody upside the head. But we gonna take her wrench, man. I'm always on time, man. I ain't never late, man. What talking about some man? I hope you didn't lie to her with your late ass. I'm always on time. Hey, what the Lord say? Hey, I might not come when you call, but I'm always on time. Yeah. Y'all know that saying. Y'all know it. Don't act like y'all don't know it, man. Y'all know it. Hey, man, it's Wild Ass Wednesday, man. We in the building, man. We almost coming to a close. Got a few more minutes, man. What's going on, man? Hey, the panel is open, man. You know, anybody want to come in and fuck with your boy for a minute, man? We got about 18 more minutes left. You know what I'm saying? The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. He said, "Bro, you late. You late like breaking." Hey, man. Hey, my moderator. Hey, man. All right now. I'm gonna start snatching wrenches, man, and throwing them at y'all ass. Listen, I am not late. Hey, and breaking news is out. Well, no, breaking news is always late. Goddamn it, that shit did already happen. Why they be talking about breaking news? That shit did happen like months before. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, we get a chance to see him again, man. I want to go see Ali Sadiq, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That brother is hilarious, man. If y'all don't know about Ali Sadiq, check him out, man. I want to go see Ali Sadiq. Hey, Corey, I told y'all about Corey Hogan. Corey Hogan was the shit. I love when I went to go see Corey. Corey. Hey, man, see, hey, y'all, what y'all ganging up on me? Gonna tell me some ain't y'all ass out the chain, man. I don't even know y'all, man. I don't even know y'all. How y'all know if I'm late or not, man? I don't even know y'all, bro. Y'all some moderators, bro. I don't even know where y'all from. I ain't never seen y'all. I ain't never talked to y'all, man. Y'all don't know nothing about me, man. Bag up off the kid, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, I'm kind of dying around this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't late. I'm always on. I just told y'all, man. I might not come when you call, but I'm always on time. Hey, hey, hey. You say, oh, now you want to go see Ali. I've been wanting to go see Ali some years ago. Oh, folks. Well, I tell you, man. I tell you about black folks, man. I tell you about my melanated people, man. Y'all are something else. And my melanated people with lighter hue skin. Y'all are something else, man. I tell you about y'all self. Hey, man, and listen, man, get off me being late, man. Hey, I ain't the only one out there late, man. I'm pretty sure we got family in the building that be late sometime, man. You know, hey, you know, okay, but I might be late, but when I get there, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Everything get to moving how it's supposed to be moving, you know? That's all that matter. That's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? Out this picture. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna paint. That's the most important thing. Hey man, did y'all hear about this? It was a plane, man, that got caught in that California fire. What'd you say? You say March 1st is the box. Hey, we can do that. We can do that. Hey, oh man. Hey, speaking of boxing, bro. You know David Benavidez is supposed to fight Morrell coming up. You got a fight coming up. He said you don't make up for your talk. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we taking her wrench. We taking her wrench. We taking your wrench, Miss Gigi. We taking your wrench. We taking your wrench. Look like the Bears, man. I don't even want to talk about the Bears. I was gonna get on the Bears, and I'll wait for Monday, man, and talk about the moves that they making. Hey, we can get up out of here on this though, man. I want to talk to people about this, man. This is something that I wanted to wait till Friday. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna still go back over it on Fridays and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hey, Professor. Hey, she say she went to go see midget wrestling. Professor like midget wrestling. He like midget wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, Benavidez with a TKO around 7. You know the Punk, man. He was complaining. He was on It Is What It Is this morning. He was complaining about his last fight, how his hands was messed up, and then how he fucking had a cut on his eye and all this shit. So he didn't give a good performance. And he was talking about the Canelo fight because he went up to super middleweight. He fighting at 175 pounds now. You know what I'm saying? Because he said Canelo didn't want to take the fight, so he moved up to, what I'm saying, shit, work out. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? To get some more belts. So yeah, yeah. Remo, midget wrestling, man. Hey, Miss Gigi said she went to go see the midget wrestlers, man. That shit looked boring. It didn't look exciting, man. It looked more like a don't get me wrong. I know wrestling is I know the shit scripted but that shit looked kind of I guess maybe because I wasn't there. Maybe I had to be there. Maybe I probably would have enjoyed it, there versus watching the clips, because I guess it would have been a little bit more all I don't want to say all, a little bit more nostalgic in person, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, big ups to the Brat, man. We got the Brat in the background. Hey man, my bad for yesterday, man. We had Craig Robinson in the background. Big ups to Craig Robinson, and that was in the background yesterday, man. One of Chicago's very own, man. We got in the building, man. Miss 60644. You know what I'm saying? Got the Brat in the building. Brat pretty as hell, man. I ain't know the Brat was that damn pretty, man. I ain't never really paid no attention like that. The Brat pretty as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Miss 60644 in the building. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to the Brat. Hey, you say it's funny more than anything, the midget wrestling. No, man, yeah, but I back in the day, midget wrestling was like wrestling, man. That shit was like wrestling. What do you say? He say the Brat is fine as a motherfucker still. Yeah, Brat, she fine, man. Yeah, Brat, she nice. You know what I'm saying? But man, ASAP, man. ASAP Rocky, man. Let's talk about this before we get up out of here, Remo and Gigi and Miss Kim and whoever else in the building. Man, what y'all think about this Punk, man? Come on, man. You done married a billionaire. You had kids with this woman. A guy out of your mob, ASAP Rally, you see him or whatever the case may be. And I don't know what happened or whatever, but supposedly he pulled out a pistol and shot at him twice and he grazed him on the hand. But they were trying to say it was a starter pistol, and they were saying that he carry a starter pistol around with him for protection. So usually a starter pistol don't do nothing but have blanks in it. It's blanks in the gun. You know what I'm saying? It's a starter pistol. It's not a real pistol. You know what I'm saying? It's shooting out rubber bullets or blanks. Like, bro, like, what the fuck? Are you? Yeah, like, yeah. Because if a motherfucker get a hold, you pulling out stuff. Listen, y'all. Again, man, y'all know we don't promote none of that shit, man. We're about love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration here on Bearded Conversation, bro. But I'm not opposed or against one's rights to bear arms. You know what I'm saying? If it's done, if you learn the laws, if you following the laws, and you get, you know what I'm saying, But, bro, and then supposedly, bro, this is somebody you went to high school with. They met in high school, man. know what I'm saying? So they've been homies for a while. Apparently not. Hey man, I was watching the club. Hey man, go watch that Club Shay Say interview with Cheryl Underwood. It was a good interview. I'm in the process of watching the one with Lil Yachty right now. Hey man, y'all know I thought Lil Yachty was stupid as hell, man. He still might be a little stupid, but he talked better than what I thought. He did. He articulates himself very well, better than what I thought he would. You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, you know. So and you know, I had to slap myself on the hand for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you can't be like that. But yeah, man. But this guy ASAP Rocky, man. So we don't know what's gonna happen, but ASAP Rocky. Okay, so the title of the article is ASAP Rocky says he was willing to die after ASAP Rocky pulled a gun out on him. So ASAP Rocky claims that ASAP Rocky threatened his life with a gun and he was willing to die for his respect. With the trial underway, Relly Nee Terrell Efron took the stand on Tuesday, January 28th, to recount how the 2021 incident transpired. Days before the shooting, Terrell claims that Rocky called ASAP Bari, and the two negatively. Oh, hold on. Okay. Days before the shooting, Terrell claims that Rocky called ASAP Bari and the two negatively spoke about him on the phone. Okay. So ASAP Rocky called ASAP Bari and they spoke negative about ASAP Real on the phone. Okay, right. New York City native alleged that while he was asleep, Rocky sent him text messages asserting, let's get to it. Stop ducking my calls, which he perceives as a threat on his life. Relly and Rocky then exchanged messages with the latter, asking him where he was staying at, implying that Rock will pull up on him. Shortly after the conversation, Relly claims that the rapper Naheem Etheliston Mayers showed up at the Hollywood Hotel with two goons. An argument between Mayers and Efron was underway before Rockley allegedly pulled a firearm on his former associate. Efron, which is ASAP Rocky, explained to the jury that he feared for his life as Rocky pulled the gun from his pants, leading Relly yelling, "You better use that shit. What the fuck you got a gun for?" The former ASAP mob member claimed that he was willing to die for his respect. Some more dumb shit. They ain't dying for fuck that. No, if this, not in this situation. If this is what you want to do, I still have my dignity. ASAP Rocky listens to the opening remark at his trial at Clara Shortridge Folks Criminal Justice Center on January 24th, 2025 in Los Angeles, California. ASAP Rocky was charged with 2 felony counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm, along with the allegations that he fired a gun during the confrontations with Terrell Efron. At this point, Relly recalls Rocky pulling the trigger, causing the bullet to graze his knuckles. When asked about the prop gun that Rocky and his attorney Joe Taco Pina claimed he had, the former ASAP member claimed that he had never seen Rocky with a fake or real firearm before the altercation. Taco Pina and his client Mayers have maintained that Relly's recollection of the event is untrue and that Rocky is looking forward to taking the stand. That being said, ASAP Rocky eager to tell his story and would love the opportunity to do so. He is very articulate and intelligent. He's a good human being, and that will come out if he testifies. He said. But the decision isn't going to be made yet, and it depends on how the case goes. ASAP Rocky faces up to 24 years in prison if convicted on 1 count of assault with a semi-automatic firearm. So again, man, we just continue to do this crazy shit. What you say, Remo? ASAP, as stupid. Oh shit! Hey, man, you was killing it tonight, man. You is killing it tonight, man. Oh my goodness, man. You was not lying, man. As stupid as possible. What the fuck is he thinking about, bro? Like, come on, y'all. I swear the ASAP boys must spell a lot of shit with their asses on their shoulders all the time. Stop, Remo. Stop. But I just wanted, because all the time, man. Hey, man, listen, from the O Block 6, with the FBG Duck murder, from King Von's murder in Atlanta, dealing with Lil Tim and Quando Rondo, to Lil Durk for the murder for hire, supposedly responding back to that shit allegedly. You know what I'm saying? To ASAP Rocky, you know what I'm saying, shooting at one of his homies. Like, come on, man. Then shit, I just seen some shit about Method Man too. Even though when we read when Miss Kimber said he was in jail or something like that. So he did have an incident. He had another incident that was separate to that when he ran into his daughter's ex-boyfriend in the jail. Motherfucking, they say Method Man put the hands on him, but Method Man ass was lumped up. So I don't know what type of hands he put on him, but Method Man lumped up a little bit. You feel me? But yeah, man, like, come on, man. But he an older guy. We talking about, I want to keep it on my young folks. Come on, man. Like, bro, you got all this money. Like, and listen, we crash it. If this situation is really what it is, you crashing out over fucking words. Like, look, I forgot Young Thug. We crashing out over words, bro. Your wife is a fucking billionaire. You really give a fuck about what some nigga that you? I'm sorry, man. You really give a freak about what some N-word said or whatever, or bro, you're responding to him and some other motherfucker talking about you, bro, that you ain't even around or hanging around no more. Now, I don't know the effects of what can come from whatever they said, but if you're not in that circle no more, it should none of that bother you. You know what I'm saying? If you moving and you pushing and you in a better space in your life where, okay, well, we once involved, but now we moved and went on our separate ways. Man, stop being bitter, man. What's up with all these young bitter motherfuckers, man? And old bitter motherfuckers, man. Like, bro, we crashing out over words, bro. ASAP, if it was true, you pulled up. Come on, man. You just didn't happen to pop up at the hotel where the fuck he was at, and y'all got in an incident. And come on, man. Come on. Or did he come to you? Or how it happened? Either you went to him or he came to you. Well, whatever happened, man, you two motherfuckers wasn't in the same space at the same time until y'all decided to be there. And when y'all decided to be in the same place, in the same space at the same time, whether you pulled up on him or whether he pulled up on you, y'all decided to be with the foolery and the fuckery. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Or she say, mommy gonna bail him out. Hey, she might, but listen. Yeah, because he ain't, yeah. He might be able to get bailed out, but 24 years, man, bro, and you just had a baby, bro, 24 years, and this shit happened back in 2021. Like, come on, man. Like, Busta Rhymes whooping his. Oh yeah, we talked about that too. Yeah, we talked about that though. You know what I'm saying? So too old for that shit. But like, bro. So hey man, big ups to 607 Unc 607. He was saying that, and it's crazy though, man, because he come on here and be a clown, but you got to listen to him. He was like, man, you don't find no second generational rappers that's making no money. You don't find no second generational rappers that's making no money, or that's doing the big as they predecessor, maybe they father or whoever the fuck was rapping did. You don't find that, and that's sad, because it ain't our industry, but we the ones pushing and promoting this music, and then guess what? We crashing out from it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. We got to do better. We gotta do better. Like, and then that's what I'm saying, bro. You're a businessman, man. You got businesses. Again, you with a billionaires, and this is what you decide to do. What? Come on, bro. We gotta get better, man. We gotta change that mindset, y'all. We gotta start deprogramming. We gotta start debugging it. We gotta get back on the right path, man. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm gonna leave y'all, man. How I started with y'all, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. One last time, let's leave everybody in our thoughts. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations, man. I got a few people in the building before I get up out of here, man. I just want to tell y'all, hit that like button. I want to tell y'all I love y'all, man. Without y'all, it wouldn't be no Bearded Conversation. Peace and blessings, man. Tune in tomorrow, same black time, same black channel, man. Hey, talk black to me, y'all, for Thumping Thursday, man. With that being said, y'all know what it is, man. All superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So with that being said, to all my superheroes, all my Beardonians, and all my beautiful people, man, time for that theme music, and we out.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, man? Yeah. Keep going. Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Giving it back. Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love us, but don't judge us.
Yo, come on. Hey, man, appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what to do, man. Everybody that's on the stream right now, man, pull your phone out, man. Share it with 3 people, man. And, hey, and send a text message. Tell them to share it with 3 more people, man. Hey, let's build the channel, man. Have the channel keep growing, man. Y'all see the cash app at the bottom. $sign BeardedBuckZ with a Z. $sign BeardedBuckZ with a Z. And y'all see that cash app. PayPal. /Arthur32SP@gmail.com, or you can hit the link at the top of the chat, man. Buy your boy coffee and a bagel in the morning, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Your boy be, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but with that being said, man, make sure y'all tuning in every Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11, 9 p.m. Central. And on Friday, man, tune in, man. We got special guest Castro in the building, one half of the Supreme Mob. Make sure y'all tuning in, man. Tell everybody to be in the building on Friday. Y'all know what it is. And be here Saturday, man, for Bad TV. With that being said, man, same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all, and y'all know without y'all I couldn't do this.
Giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block.
Giving it back to hood lovers. Hey, man, those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway, man. Tune in tomorrow. Y'all know what it is. You heard?
Live. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded Conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded Conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded Conversation off the block, giving it back.
Y'all know what it is, man. We out of here, man. Peace and blessings, man. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all, man. Without y'all, it wouldn't be no Bearded Conversation, man. Hey, don't forget them 5 key components, man. Love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. That's what we about here on Bearded Conversation, man. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Hey, when we come, excuse me, man, when we come together, may we always meet on a level, man. Once we're in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plumb. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. Peace and blessings. All my beautiful people, Beardonians and superheroes, man. Hey, be back tomorrow. Make sure y'all in the building.